Guys, these days, we spend a lot of time in front of screens. And if you're like me, whether it's for game, business, or just doom scrolling all night, you're looking at a screen. Now, all these devices are producing blue light, which is very fatiguing to your eyes. Which is why after that all-night raid clear, you may experience things like eye strain, trouble falling asleep. And when the sun's rising, the only thing that should be irritating your eyes is the sweat from that last Crucible match. Luckily, GMG Performance eyeglasses are the answer. GMG Performance eyeglasses act as a shield against blue light, which helps reduce eye strain, improve your concentration, encourage your eye reflexes, maintain the quality of your vision over the long term, and preserve the quality of your sleep. Since our last partnership, I found myself using my pair late at night while on the phone. GMG glasses makes wrapping up my day far less straining and therefore easier. And with GMG Performance, you can look good while also being protected, which is why I'm happy to announce that GMG Performance is offering a 40% off discount in celebration of Lightfall, which is a hell of a discount. And this is going on until March the 5th until 11:59 p.m. So if you're interested in getting a pair of one of these for literally almost half price, feel free to check out our link below. Big shout out to GMG Performance for this huge offer and for sponsoring today's video. We are going to do some testing here in just a moment. What rocket launcher is the best in the game? Currently right now, Two-Tailed Fox, from what I'm being told, is doing massive damage with its new exotic catalyst, which we're going to go over here in just a moment. But I also want to test a couple others that are some obvious favorites. Explosive Light Hotheads, Wardcliff in the mix, just because I can pull Galley out. We did Deathbringer the other day, but we can do it again. I wasn't necessarily that impressed with its damage, though, just to be frank. All that I asked for the legendary rocket launcher test, I would think the Hothead is probably the strongest one out there in terms of legendaries, especially with Explosive Light, but I need someone to use Gjallarhorn in here when we do that version of the test so we can get Wolfpack rounds. Eyes of Tomorrow, we can do Eyes. Bump in the Night. If we're going purely for like expending, how do we do that again?
The cadence is fire rocket, grapple, it'll auto reload, fire rocket, grapple twice, fire rocket, grapple twice, and then keep continuing like that.
Activating your grenade ability reloads your equipped weapon. Okay, I already have it.
You can also just place a grapple point with one of the hunter aspects.
So I need to just put on grapple. Yeah, and then I can just literally just put a grapple. I've not played much Hunter, guys. Put the point on the floor.
I think they suggested put it by your feet or something like that.
Yeah. You guys said put it on the floor. All right, so right here. Oh, baby. Now, listen. Before we jump into this, just a recap of Two-Tailed Fox, all right? It shoots 2 rockets, 1 void, 1 solar that can track onto the same targets. It also has the void rocket suppresses enemies, and the solar rocket causes damage over time. The catalyst gives it a 3rd rocket. It's an additional arc rocket to the 2nd shot in the volley. The arc rocket also jolts targets. Fantastic here. Does it stun champions? Yes. Where do you get the exotic catalyst? My knowledge is a road drop. A road drop from the ritual playlist. Drops after completing those activities. It's about to be rocket versus rocket. Let's see it happen. I do now.
Stay popping.
Jack, can I get any better than that? I don't think I can get any better than that. That's impressive. 739,000. I'll give it one more. I'm definitely being like...
Guardian down.
Is it when I aim down sights that's causing me to delay? I feel like I'm trying to reload. It's like... It's reloading, but there's still a delay. Yeah. I want to go. All right.
Okay, popping.
Dude, there's something going on. Yeah.
I wonder if it just has like a maximum rate at which Two-Tailed can fire.
Well, now I was bypassing it earlier, so I don't know what's going on. There's just an internal delay, guys. Two-Tailed Fox, I don't know how it is for everyone else, but there's an internal delay of how much or how many rockets you could shoot. Like it's almost like Izanagi, like reload canceling, but you still have to wait till you can shoot again. I don't really know how we got it the first time to work. All right, I want to do a comparison real quick. Don't get me wrong. Rockets are good for, like, you can obviously use this for DPS. But I want to see what single rocket damage looks like too, as well as the DPS. Because, I mean, what's so good about this is that this rocket may be the champion stunning machine. Scorch, ignitions, suppression, jolts. I'm kind of looking at Two Tailed Fox as being the champion killer more than just like the DPS option. I'm just going to shoot one shot this time though.
Popping.
All right, 140,000 damage. Okay. I'm going to try with solar real quick. You apply more scorch stacks. Okay.
Popping.
Still the same. Literally still the exact same. And I've got 5 more scorch stacks of targets. So I wonder if this amount of scorch applied from Two Tail, is it capped? It only applies. Okay, it only applies 90 stacks. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna try Echo of Domineering with it and just see if it procs. Domineering didn't proc for me there. Oh, there it goes. It did now. Interesting. Is there a cooldown on Domineering?
It's a 10 seconds, but you have to wait until he's not suppressed.
Gotcha. Cross, do the void rockets with volatile flow. I've got volatile flow. You can grant your void weapons volatile rounds. All right, I've got volatile flow on, guys.
Popping.
Okay, I got an ignition off. That's pretty much what I was getting with Grapple, the Grapple thing earlier. Okay. And it's so weird because like sometimes we get ignitions, sometimes he TPs before I can get the ignition off, so that's why it has less damage. I think the 700,000 damage we're just not going to be able to achieve right now. Something's going on. Something's capping me in my rate of fire with the Strand auto reload. I don't know if it's going to be this way with other rockets. We're going to see. I think the main thing is like that 600k mark is what we're looking at most of the time here with Two Tailed Fox. We're going to have a breakdown review of Two Tailed Fox. Realistically, you're looking at 600-something thousand damage with Two Tailed Fox, which is still really, really good. And then the other side of things, which is even more important, is how much damage are you doing per rocket. Two Tail here is doing 140,000 damage per rocket, which is quite impressive. And I think that's really good, primarily because with its exotic catalyst having jolts and it's suppressing and solar, there's so many things here that's going to allow it to be the champion damage dealer. And with that being said, let's try Dear Wardcliff with Tran.
3, 2, 1, popping.
Not bad. Not bad. Now I want to see what does a single single Wardcliff shot do. I just want to see what rocket's doing the most damage in its one shot. Okay. So Wardcliff is doing less damage than a single shot there from Two Tail. All right, that's what I wanted to know. All right, moving on to Gjallarhorn. Gjallarhorn is more of a support rocket launcher. It's been nerfed in the past. I do want to see what its damage is from one rocket. Can't go any better than that. Maybe if I had another rocket. I wonder if my reserve perks are even working right. 618, 204. Yeah. Literally firing everything though. Everything Galley's got. All right, I'm going to show its rocket damage. Now, a long time ago, I remember there was a change to Gjallarhorn where I thought the damage was different from the first to the second rocket. We're going to test this theory out right now. See if that's actually the case. Could be wrong. I've been wanting to test this for forever. All right, 89,367. Let's see if this damage number is any different from the second rocket.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, popping.
Let's see if there's any difference in damage at all from the first to second rocket. Still 89,367. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I remember there was like a change a long time ago about that. Now, I'm going to reapply solar reserves. And we're going to try to get more rockets in this time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, popping.
And that's all I can get out. 647. Okay. Again, I think Two-Tail. This is Galleon's. It's a super rocket. That should be clear. Now, let's try Explosive Hothead. I've got this one right here, which is a very good roll. I'm going to do the strand thing. Let me apply new mods. I need everyone down here making me some orbs, okay? Like, obviously, like Hothead, Izanagi. That combo is a superb combo. Especially if you're doing like a demo or auto-loading combo with like Star Class or something. What matters to me the most today is what rocket has the best single target damage.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, popping.
Guardian down.
$618. So this, now let's just see just a moment of comparison here. One shot damage from an explosive Hothead.
3, 2, 1, popping.
All right. Okay. That's pretty good. Single target damage. Don't give me no orbs right now. Can't pop your super, but I'm just going to stand on the edge of it, okay? $97,000. Okay. Gives you an idea of how much explosive light is buffing things, which checks out on the math. All right, let's try single target damage, the nastiest weapon in the game, Eyes of Tomorrow. Now, kill 4 more combatants in a single volley to increase the damage of the next volley. I'm going to show you the single target damage of Eyes of Tomorrow by itself, or we're going to actually try it in its base form, or in a DPS phase, which I don't think it's going to be high, but we're going to try it. And then I'm going to show its single volley damage, and then I'm going to show its single volley damage with ordnance. The damage. The damage. We might have been able to get an extra volley off. Now let me just see what it does with a single volley. Single volley damage. Yeah. How much did it do, chat? So much. 1 million. 2 million. 120. 120. Actually, Chronozilla, how the freak did you get that right? You said 121k. What are you, an oracle? All right. Now kill 4 more combatants in a single volley. Increases the damage of the next volley. Let us go do this. Okay, we're on. We got the front. Yeah! Wow. You guys are good. Y'all said 180k. Wow. You was right. The problem is you got to get adaptive ordnance to proc. Two-Tail is still doing this. Plus it has champion capabilities. Two-Tail is just meta. That's all I'm going to say. Two-Tail is meta. You ain't got to get no other kills or nothing else. I do want to try Deathbringer. Deathbringer has some interesting ones because we've got mods here for Deathbringer that we can do. I can do Volatile Flow.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, popping.
Oh, that's way too high. Pretty good. Let me just see. Let's just see what the perfect, again, the further you shoot above the target and the orbs travel down, the more damage it does. So my question is, what is the maximum damage we can get here from Deathbringer? We're just doing 1 rocket, only 1 shot, guys. Not bad. 151,000, 126. Granted, you gotta wait for travel time. you know. I think Two-Tailed Fox is still much easier. And again, the champion capabilities that it has is what makes it so good. Now, I'm having some folks literally beg for us to use Leviathan's Breath. This is a rocket video, but we shall do it. We shall use Leviathan's Breath. I don't think it's going to be good, but everyone thinks that it is, so I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Might be the meta. We might use Leviathan's Breath in the day one raid. So for the sake of being perfectionist, I have Oathkeepers on, chat.
Popping.
Guardian down.
Whoo! That's not bad for a bow.
That is wild. That is wild. I was not expecting that. We were about to not test that. That's quite respectable. That's quite respectable. We're gonna leave it at that. Aztecross meta, dude. It is quite. It came off way more potent than I was expecting. The problem is we have so many meta things right now in the system that, you know, it's just. I'm kind of bamboozled by a lot of things. I mean, Winter Bite is just pooping on everything. Granted, it just got disabled, but that is quite impressive. Now, I'm gonna put on Actium. We wanted to look at Thunderlord real quick. I do not have the catalyst done for Thunderlord, but the catalyst for Thunderlord, when you complete it, will essentially give you Actium War Rig levels of reload, or I think it will, without having to use Actium, because causing lightning strikes with the weapon partially reloads the magazine from reserves. We're purely going to be looking at his damage after the machine gun buff.
Guardian down.
All right, I might have been able to get a couple more shots off that with the catalyst, so respectable. Wow. I remember when Thunderlord was straight garbage. Like barely breaking 250,000. Chat, there isn't some weird. We're not in a situation where. I mean, surely not. I'm just gonna try this. I know machine guns got a buff, but let me just try this.
Guardian down.
Respectable. When I say respectable, keep in mind, guys, the sidearm right now is doing 400,000 damage, but respectable. Now, let me pull out a machine gun for reference. I have... Now, I'm not going to prog Gerfalcons, because Volatile definitely helps it out. Now, do I have the perk? Okay, I have Volatile Flow active. Actually, this may even be better than Gerfalcons. We're going to do this machine gun with Volatile. I'll take that back. We are going to do it with Volatile. We've got ball spec. This was the meta back in the day. 4 times the charm, target lock. We even have some mods here that are buffing ambush, of which I do not have activated. I have majors. No, I have ball. Oh. Thank you.
Guardian down.
Yeah. All right. Gives you kind of an idea. Even with Volatile, we're doing, you know what I mean? It's the 500k mark. It gives you kind of an idea of what we're looking at there. All right. Somebody wanted me to test Prospector. Let me go back on my Hunter. I'm still blown away that Leviathan's Breath did as much damage as it did. All right. Let's do this thing. 8 shots. 23. No problem. Melee. Dodge. Melee. Dodge again. Melee dodge. Melee dodge. Oh, never mind. We're good. I didn't do the math right. All right. We literally blew all of our load. Pretty good. Pretty good. But all our ammo. Keep that in mind. All of our ammo. Yeah, Prospector has always had like great DPS, guys. It's just its ammo economy has been terrible. At the same time, it does have chain reaction, so its act clearing capabilities is pretty nuts. All right, we're gonna do Whisper. Can you keep the well Kev here, right back here, okay? This sucker is zooming. And broke 700. Now the main thing is total damage is fantastic with Whisper. You know, you're constantly regenerating ammo. You could literally sit there if you can get in a safe spot against Callus and pop crit shots on them all day long, like behind the stairs. So, but guys, that is our damage breakdown to the gents that just jumped in here today. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. We'll have a stream tomorrow afternoon, okay? We've got a few builds we need to cover, and we've got some build videos coming y'all's way, all right? Y'all have a wonderful evening. See y'all then. Bye, everybody.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.